What's up, everybody? Ninja Nick here with 420 Gamer TV, bringing you guys a little short. Well, I wouldn't say short. It's probably be maybe about 10 minutes or so. And I mean, it's gonna be kind of a weird wish list. I mean, some of these characters and stuff I'm gonna like kind of put into this list are gonna be like, yeah, they probably won't add them. I mean, it will be probably kind of obvious, but it'd be pretty cool if they did. Just saying. And I mean, if you actually think about it, you know, it'd be pretty awesome. They're being added from the weekly Jump Force magazine, and or not Jump Force, Shonen Jump magazine, and pretty much anything that's ever been in that magazine is pretty much been what's coming forth to the actual game, and the Japanese version, like subtitled, not actually English written and everything. So
let's go.
I think that's kind of like an obvious giveaway, but the same thing is, it'd be pretty awesome if they did take a few characters who were not those ones in particular and allowed you to actually have that, because I think it'd be pretty sick. I wonder why they're still not there. It doesn't matter. But some of the characters that I'm at pretty much suggest aren't going to be in that, but one of them that I think of, which is really, really funny, is Pokemon. Because Pokemon was actually one of the original ones that actually was in Shonen Jump a long time ago, before it started airing on TV and everything. So how funny would it be, seeing that they already put Yugi in it, if they just choose like a random trainer? I'm not saying like Ash, but you know, you know, I'm not saying like Ash Ketchum from fucking Pallet Town and shit, but no, you know, just, you know, the kid who was wearing red, you know, Red. What if you get to play as him? Or, you know, maybe he's an added character. And you get, you know, Squirtle, Pikachu, Charmander, you know, the basic Pokemon, and you can either have the basics and each evolved form of them all the way up. You know what I mean? As you maybe progress or level up, or however way they do it. But it'd be pretty cool, right? Especially if the special would be like a trichome fucking attack of all his Pokemon that pulled out and do their ultimate attacks all together into like one massive fucking like holy shit move. Because I mean, like, Yugi's able to call upon the god cards and shit, so, and that's like kind of like a weird thing to bring in, the fact that he's gonna be using the cards that he summons to fight for him. So why not, you know, hey, a fucking Pokemon trainer summons some Pokemon, especially like a little rat to fucking electrocute somebody. That would be funny as shit. Unlikely to be added to Jump Force, massively. But if they ever did, I swear to God, I would laugh, and I would create a character just for Pokemon. Because I'm from the 90s, I grew up with Pokemon, it's funny as shit. But they won't add that, because it's strictly Nintendo, and they will not allow that, so that won't happen. But another one I think probably would never happen, but really, really cool if they did, if anyone remembers Ronin Warriors. Ronin Warriors was this awesome fucking anime. And it was, they put, and this is the actual English version I'm talking about. I can't quite remember the Japanese name one for theirs. But Ronin Warriors pretty much was about 5 warriors. They each were color-coded, almost kind of like Power Rangers and shit. But, each one had, like, different powers. One had fire, one had water, one had, like pretty much earth or almost, something like that. Yeah, pretty much just like, powers of the elements, right? And, well, it'd be really cool if they added like 1 to 2, at least 1, maybe 2 or 3 of them, but make it to where like the ultimate is always like, you know, what the ultimate was in the actual anime, which is they all culminate their powers together into the leader, the guy who wears the red armor and everything, and it turns the armor into like this white fucking armor, and he's just this epic fucking samurai badass. If you've ever seen Ronin Warriors, if you haven't, you gotta watch it. Really good anime, really good show. Another one I would like to see them add, which would kind of bring a little bit of a spice and interest, and definitely a little change to it, would be Edward and Al from Full Metal Alchemist, and even maybe Scar. You know the guy who has a tattoo on his arm, the fucking badass, that alchemist killer? Oh, I'd love to have that guy in there. Highly unlikely. Highly unlikely to be adding them, but in general, it would be really cool if they did. I think it'd be awesome if they added them. In general, and I mean maybe not as the main roster, but even maybe some like added on roster characters like later on after the main roster and the main game comes out. Because I mean that's what's keeping Xenoverse 2 alive right now, is the fact that they're constantly releasing new stuff. Like I just saw that you'll be able to actually get Brawly's transformation, his Super Saiyan transformation, in Xenoverse 2. So that's pretty cool. So if they do a lot like what Xenoverse 2 does, and what like this game's doing right now, it's kind of down. You know, Strikers is down for right now. Kind of hope they bring it back here soon. But I think they're doing a massive overhaul of the game. I think they're actually going to make it to where we can create multiple different... I don't know. I think they're just doing an overhaul of the game, which is why it's taking so long. But I mean, it would be cool if they added certain ones like that. Especially if they added Edward, Al, especially Al in a suit of armor. Because, I mean, that'd give you, like, a suit of armor customization. It'd be pretty sick. And Scar. That'd give you that fucking badass tattoo customization, you know what I mean? Another one, which is, I mean, honestly, massively not gonna happen because it is literally American-based. But how cool it would be if they added Aang and Korra from fucking, you know, Avatar. You know, it'd be pretty fucking awesome to have like a fucking Avatar out there who's wielding like a badass water move with a fucking badass fucking earth move and everything, and do the combos much like how they did with it in the Legend of Korra game. If you've never played the Legend of Korra game, check it out. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's pretty cheap now. I got it when it was pretty cheap. I think I got it for like $14 or some shit like that. But it's actually a pretty fun fucking game. Like, the mechanics of actually fighting as an avatar is pretty sick. Like, you're actually able to interchange from which one you want just by a certain button combination. So, I mean, if they implement that button combination into you playing as an avatar-style character and interchanging from, like, you know, your combos of using, you know, earth style, fire style, water style. But you know what I mean. It'd be pretty fucking cool if they actually implemented, you know, an avatar-style character to it. Considering, you know, they call the characters, the created characters, avatars. So, like, would you see that? Could you imagine that? My avatar is an avatar. I'm sorry. I mean, goofy as fuck, but it'd be awesome. But at the same time, I kind of hope they do this too. That would happen. Even if they don't add specific characters to the game or whatever else, right? Maybe add their abilities to the game. Make it to where, like, you know, you can do an event in the game, or you can do a mission in the game, or you can do something like in the game to where it unlocks or make it like a collect or something you get, a reward for pretty much doing battles and stuff, kind of like how they do in this with scrolls and stuff. If they make it to where, because I mean, in this game you're able to get Neji's his rotation. So I mean, if you're able to get his rotation in this game, like if they're actually able to put that into that game too, in Jump Force, to where like they give you certain moves that you couldn't get because there's no actual character implemented in the game, just something that you can be given. Much like how, I mean, they gave us Shikamaru's hair as a customizable like item, so why not give us like moves too from certain characters that, you know, aren't obviously going to be in the game, because you can't have too many characters from each and every single anime, because I mean, you have to have, I mean, having a huge roster is one thing, because they can totally do it, but being able to do it by the time frame that they want, yeah. So I think it'd be pretty cool if they did it like that too. Just make it, because I mean, I'd like to have the Lightning Logia Devil Fruit power, honestly. Maybe not add that guy, but I mean, add him as a bad guy would be pretty sick, because he was like one of Luffy's I wouldn't say main bad guys, but he whooped his ass pretty good and it was funny as shit. But, you know, adding the other Devil Fruit powers, even if they don't add the characters to it, would be pretty cool. Same thing with, certain abilities from Dragon Ball Z or from, Bleach and everything else. That'd be pretty cool. And this is like all stuff that I would wish they would add on after the main game. And or something they implement before the game comes out. So if it's something they do like that, if they implement it before the game comes out, much more interest. And there won't be like too many people like kind of like on the like back fence about it. But pretty much that's it for this wish list. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I hope everyone has a great day, great night, great evening, all that great shit. You know exactly what I mean. Catch me for my next one. Later, guys.